In this video, we're going to show you the basics of Google Docs. We're going to show you how to create a document. We're also going to show you the different types of sharing privileges. Okay, so your very first step is to create a Google Doc. You can do this in two different ways. You can do this from your Drive. You can also do it by going to the Google Docs application. So we'll go to both. I'm going to open up a new tab here just to show you. Alright, so let's say you are on your Google homepage. You can go up to your little 3x3 array in the top right hand corner and then select Docs, and it'll take you to the Google Docs app. So really all of this information is in your Drive, but in the Google Docs app it has everything here in one place. I personally don't like creating documents here because you can't really file your documents. It kind of just looks like one big mess. You can organize it by last modified, which could be helpful, or last opened. But for me personally, I really like to access all of my docs through my Drive. So I'm going to close out of this and go to my Drive, and I'm going to create a new document. So I'm going to go to the New button, go down to Google Docs, and select it. Notice that it opened up a brand new tab for me. Okay, so the cool thing about a Google Doc is that it saves automatically. You never have to worry about saving your document, which is really nice. However, even though you don't have to save it, probably the most important thing is you have to name what your document is going to be called. This is what you're going to This is what's going to show up inside your Google Drive. So to rename it, you can click on it, or you can go to File and Rename. Either one works. And I'm going to call this Sample Text, and I'm going to click OK. It's probably the most important thing you have to do. Otherwise, you're going to have a bunch of Google documents, all titled Untitled. All right, so notice, if I go back to my Drive, that sample text document I've just created is now inside my Drive. Okay, so for argument's sake, I want to add in some text. I'm just going to copy and paste some random gibberish, just so we have some stuff to work with. All right, and I want to show you sharing privileges. So let's say you wanted to work on this document. Let's say you were co-constructing this document with someone else or a team of people or whatever. In order to do that, you're going to go up to Share, and then where it says People, you can type in an email group or individuals. So I'm going to go ahead and type in, let's see, I'll type in my wife. There we go. And here you have options. So these are the sharing privileges that you are giving to that specific person. So you could, I could choose to have Julianne edit. Can comment means that she basically can like highlight a section and comment on it, but she physically can't change the text. I would have to do that since I'm the owner. Or the last option is can view. So really, if you are selecting can view, a really good purpose for that would be if you were perhaps sending out a newsletter to parents, or if you just want to allow someone to see your document but not edit it or change it, the can view option would be perfect. So let's say I only want Julianne to view this document. I can click send, and what happens is she will receive an email notification letting her know that she has been invited to view this document. Now let's say I want to include my dad on here. Type in John Kirsten, and let's say I want him to edit this document with me. So I can click Sharing Privileges, Can Edit, perfect. Then you can click Send. And so he'll get an email notification saying that he can edit, that he's invited to edit this document. Notice it says shared with 2 people. Now let's say I've changed my mind and I don't want them to edit at all, or to have any sort of sharing privileges. You can click on Advanced, and when you do that, it shows you who is included on this document. So let's say, you know what, I actually changed my mind. I don't want Jules to be on there with me, and I also don't want my dad to edit there, to have editing privileges either. All you have to do is click the X, like I just did, and then click Save Changes. And now this document is only viewable and editable by me. Okay, up next we're going to be talking about different features within a Google Doc.